Technical brilliance, groundbreaking innovation, and the ability to bridge generations and styles. All this made Marcial Solal a jazz legend. Solal, who passed away on December 12, 2024 at the age of 97, embodied all of these qualities and more. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Jazz Stories for more of jazz legends. Known as a pianist and composer of legend by France's Minister of Culture Rachida Dati, Solal's remarkable career spanned over 7 decades. Introduced by his mother to classical piano at just 6-year-old, the rhythms of jazz soon captivated him. By his teenage years, Solal was performing tangos, swing, and bebop-inspired pieces, drawing inspiration from icons like Fats Waller and Bud Powell. After moving to Paris in 1950, Solal became a fixture of the vibrant Saint-Germain-des-Prés jazz scene, performing with luminaries like Django Reinhardt, Don Byas, and Lucky Thompson. One of Solal's most important contributions to jazz was his collaboration with the legendary Sidney Bechet. Bechet, who had emigrated to France in 1950, was a towering figure of early jazz, revered as the Dieu by the existentialists of the era. Despite of their contrasting styles, Bechet representing the traditional Dixieland school and Solal embodying a modern and almost Monkian sensibility, their recordings together were remarkably cohesive and innovative. Bechet, captivated by Solal's advanced musical language, chose to collaborate with him during a pivotal period in French jazz. They recorded in March and June 1957. The last recording was a notable session that featured Pierre Michelot on bass and Kenny Clarke on drums, creating a bridge between generations and geographies in jazz. Solal made his debut as a film composer with the score for Jean-Pierre Melville's Du Holmes' Don Manhattan. This marked the beginning of an illustrious journey in film music, with nearly 20 scores. Interestingly, in this film, all interior scenes were filmed in Paris, allowing Solal to make a brief cameo as a pianist during the Pike Sleep-In scene, a delightful Easter egg for jazz and cinema aficionados alike. In 1960, Solal's career catapulted to international fame when he composed the soundtrack for Jean-Luc Godard's A Bout de Souffle. This groundbreaking film of the French Nouvelle Vague owes much of its atmospheric brilliance to Solal's big band compositions, blending jazz spontaneity with cinematic depth. Reflecting on these career-defining moments, Solal later remarked, "It was like winning the lottery." Certainly, a work that remains one of his most celebrated achievements despite a stellar career performing with some of the greatest names in French and American jazz. Solal was not just a national treasure, his genius resonated globally. One of the first Europeans to perform at the Newport Jazz Festival, his performances showcased a unique style marked by rhythmic unpredictability and harmonic daring. In the 1970s and 1980s, Solal collaborated with some of the greatest names in jazz, from saxophonist Lee Konitz to bassist Niels Henning Ørsted Pedersen and violinist Stéphane Grappelli. Among Marcial Solal's most notable collaborations are Reunion à Paris, recorded with Kenny Clarke and Allen Eager, and Happy Reunion with Stéphane Grappelli, showcasing his versatility and ability to adapt across styles and generations. Other remarkable works include Marcial Solal and Toots Thielemans, Solal Lockwood with violinist Didier Lockwood and jazz friends alongside Gary Peacock and Paul Motian. Solal's brilliance also shines in his numerous trio recordings and solo piano works, where his unmatched creativity and technical mastery take center stage. His final public performance in 2019 at Paris Salle Gaveau, where he first debuted in 1961, was a masterclass in artistry and wit. Solal concluded his set with a single F major chord, bidding farewell with the words "Voila, merci." Today we remember Marcial Solal, a jazz pioneer whose music will resonate for generations to come. Thank you for joining us in celebrating his life in Jazz Stories.